Hello, this is Derica Dimes. And have I ever told you about the time that this lady tried to take my dog away from me? Sit down, pop you some popcorn, and let me tell you about the story. So I'm living on a farm. I'm 16, just a girl on her own. You know what I'm saying? And I'm living with my Aunt Em and my Uncle Henry. And this white bitch comes up, and she starts talking about how my dog, Tudo, done bit her. And I'm like, Tudo ain't never bit nobody. Tudo is a nice dog, okay? But Aunt Em's like, nah, nah, nah. She got money. She got money. You better give her the dog. And I'm just like, I ain't giving her shit, okay? So I'm like, well, I'm hitting it. We're running away. Come on, Tudo. So I packed me a bag, and me and Tudo hit it on the road, okay? So we on the road. We running away from home. And then I see it's about to rain, okay? So I've watched enough Greg Fisher, and I know this is going to be a little bit more than just some rain and some thunderstorm. I was like, I bet it's going to tornado. So I was like, come on, Tudo, let's go back home, honey. Let me light up a cigarette, honey. So I was like, come on, Tudo, let's get back home. And I was like, I don't think we're going nowhere because there's a tornado coming, honey. I'm scared of tornadoes. So by the time we get back to the farm, the tornado is on my back, honey. Right on my back. And I'm all banging on the cellar. Aunt Em, bitch. Aunt Em, let me in, let me in. They didn't let me in. So I was like, well, let's get on up in this house, Tudo. So I was like, hold on for your dear life, Tudo, because something's about to happen. Okay. So next thing you know, we are up in the air in this tornado. Okay. Spinning around, and then bam, we fall. So I'm like, well, come on, Tudo. Let's go see what's going on. So I open up the door. Color everywhere, honey. First time I seen yellow. First time I seen blue. First time I seen red. Now I did see green. Green's a little bit overrated. Okay. So I'm all looking around, honey. I'm just like, what in the world? So then I hear snickering and giggling. Okay. And then I'm just like, who is... And then all these little people pop up. Call them munchkins. And they're everywhere, honey. Everywhere. So, I blew them because, it's me. It was real quick, honey. Just, and they were done. Okay. So I'm like, I'm trying to go home. Okay. They was like, well, you done killed this bitch. And I look underneath the house, and there's some feet with some red shoes on it. They're like, steal this bitch's shoes, walk down this golden path, and go to the wizard, and you can go home. I was like, well, all right. Okay, so I took this bitch's shoes. They fit nice. And we followed the golden path. Okay. So we're going down, we're going down. And then there's a fork in the road. Okay. And I see out of the corner of my eye, honey, this hot scarecrow, honey, all tall and skinny, honey. And he kept looking at me and looking over here and then looking at me. So I looked over there and looking at him. And of course I had to blow him. Okay. And so he was just like, oh my God, honey, that's the best thing I ever had. And I got to go with you. I was like, hold up now. And he's like, I need a brain. And I was like, well, we can, play this little game on the road, honey, but you ain't come back home with me. But if you want to get you a brain, we can go get you a brain, honey. So then we followed the golden path. And next thing you know, we see this metal man. And I'm thinking to myself, I ain't never had no metal man. So he's all looking at me, and I'm looking at him. And he's all looking at me, and I'm looking at him. And he's like, oh, can. And I'm like, oral? And he's like, no, faggot. Oh, can. I'm like, oral? So I blew him. And next thing you know, he all loosey-goosey. He can move all around, honey. And he just talking about his heart, honey. Ooh, I need a heart, honey, because you're the throat goat. And I need to follow the throat goat down the golden path. And I'm just like, oh my God, I done got the scarecrow and the metal man. So I'm like, well, come on, Tudo. Let's hit it, honey. We done got a metal man and a scarecrow. So it starts getting dark, honey. And we're going down this yellow path. And we're scared that the twinks and the otters and the bears are going to get us. Oh my. Next thing you know, the gayest lion you have ever seen in your whole life comes popping out going, roar. And I'm just like, girl, what you trying? You ain't scare nobody, honey. And she's like, well, I need some courage. I don't scare you. I was like, no, bitch, you don't scare me, honey. I need some courage. And I'm like, you can come with me. I'm trying to go home. He trying to get a brain, and he trying to get a heart, because I'm the throat goat. So you can come on. I was like, but there's only one queen in this little troop, honey, and it's me. So she follows us. You know, we're tropping along this golden path, following it. And next thing you know, we see the Green Palace. So we get up in the Green Palace. They pamper the dolls, honey. They give my scarecrow some new hay. They polish my metal man. They put me and the lion in full drag, honey. Curled my hair, put me in a nice dress that matched my shoes, honey. And they like, okay, now go on up there. Go and see the stupid crazy man, honey. I'm like, stupid crazy man. And they're like, yeah, honey. Go. He gonna want you to kill. You done killed one bitch, but he gonna want you to kill. So I was like, all right, let's go. I'm from Durham, honey. I've killed before. So we gone up there, crazy as hell. Okay, crazy as hell. Talking about, I need you to kill. I'll get you home, but you gotta kill for me. And I'm like, all right, fucker. I'm from Durham. I've killed before. Who do I got to kill? And he's like, this green dirty bitch. And I'm like, green dirty bitch. Check. Come on, troop. Let's go. So we're going, honey. Next thing you know, monkeys. Monkeys are everywhere, honey. Flying around, honey. Flying monkeys. They rip the hay out of my scarecrow. Of course, the gay lion is just like freaked out, honey. They pick me up effortlessly, honey. If they would have grunted when they picked me up, then I'd have beat the shit out of them monkeys. But I felt so petite and so light, honey. And they picked me up and took me away, honey. Okay, so this is the thing. Get this. Let me hit this. They take me to a dungeon. Now, something y'all need to know is I've been in a dungeon before, okay? I ain't get my name Drinker Doms from nothing, honey. I've been in a dungeon before. But I've never been in a dungeon where a woman was controlling me, honey. Especially some dirty bitch. So she's hateful. She's all like, ugh, she's jealous. That's all it is, honey. But of course, my little troop come and save me, honey. Because, you know, throat goat. And we're like running from her. And I get cornered, honey, and I see some dirty old water, and I throw that dirty old water on that dirty old green bitch, and she fucking disintegrates. She is so dirty, some water touches her, disintegration right in front of me, honey. But I will say this, I liked her hat, okay? And I was in full drag, so I was like, I could use that hat and do me a little spooky ooky number. So I pick up the hat, and I was like, okay, come on, honey, because I'm ready to go, because y'all getting on my nerves, okay? So we go back to the crazy man. He gives the scarecrow, he tells him that you got a brain. I'm just like, honey, if you've been with him for more than 10 minutes, you realize he ain't got no brain. He hot as fuck, but he ain't got no brain. Okay. So then he gives the metal man this like plastic heart. And I'm just like, fool, if you believe that's a real heart, then all right. And then, of course, he tells the lion that you got courage. Anything gay's got courage. Okay. So then he looks at me and he's like, queer, you could have went home anytime you wanted. I'm just like, anytime I wanted? I killed for you, bitch. I killed 2 people for you. And I could have went home anytime I wanted? He's like, yeah. I'm just like, let's get the fuck up out of here, honey. Next thing you know, I wake up, I dream. I'm back in black and white, okay? No more color, no more yellow. Black and white, honey. And NEM is telling me that I hit my head. I was like, bitch, no. No, throat goat, honey. And that's how this lady ended up trying to steal my dog. So I hope you like my story.